So we'll figure out what combination we want to go in with. There might be a possibility all three might play. So it'll be interesting to see what balance we want to take in on the field. And as I said after the last game, I don't at all support people comparing players within the team. I see so many, and I want to say this publicly because I see so many features and programs being made about this versus this and that versus that. We're a team, we're playing together. I don't find the sense in, the heat is going up and they're fighting for one spot. I think it doesn't send the right message as far as the team culture is concerned. So people need to stay away from that. And we're just happy all three guys are playing well and we have world-class players in the team. Look, I'm not possessive about where I play. I'm not insecure about where I bat. Being the captain of the team, it's my job to make sure that the next lot is also ready as well. A lot of the other people might not look at it that way, but your job as a captain is not only to look after the team right now, but also to prepare a team that you can leave behind when you eventually pass it on to someone else. So I think these are times where you need to be aware. It's very easy to get into a personal zone saying, no, I need to get runs and, when I score, I feel good about everything. It's not like that. It doesn't work like that. The vision has to be always on the larger picture and figure out how you can make these guys more confident. If at all someone has to take responsibility, it should be, me, and give the other guys opportunities as well. So yeah, I'm very open to it. And I really want to see guys stepping up and taking responsibility. So, yeah, that's part and parcel of being captain. And it's good to see players, finding their game, realizing their own potential when you're captain. I think that's probably the most satisfying thing you can feel as a captain. Bumrah's been playing for the team for the last 4 years now. And this is probably the second time I've ever, got out of the net, hitting a few against him and not getting out. One was Adelaide before the test in 2018 and one was today. So I'm glad that was the last ball of my net session because he ran back to his mark, but I got out of the nets. But yeah, it's a fun sort of competition. He's probably, according to me, he's the most skillful bowler in the world and in any format of the game. And to play against him, he brings match intensity in the nets. I can assure you that he's not shy from hitting us in the head or targeting our ribs every now and then. So yeah, he's a proper bowler, and it's always nice to play against the best in the nets. I challenge myself to play well against him. Not every day do you get to hit boundaries of Jasprit in the net. So yeah, today was one I'm very happy. You can ask him next time. I'm sure he'll have something to say about me. Yeah, dew in Wankhede has always been a big factor, especially a 50-over game, because in the afternoon you literally have nothing and the pitch can play differently. But under lights with dew, it can get very challenging for the bowlers. But again, as I said, any kind of one-day cricket now in the year of the T20 World Cup and the Test Championship going on, it's an opportunity for teams to put themselves in uncomfortable positions or situations with the ball in conditions where there's dew, or in the first innings with the bat, whatever it is. We want to do the difficult things, and we're looking forward to doing that rather than just focusing on what we can do well as a team. So in the T20 series as well, we wanted to put ourselves into situations which we want to improve on. So whether we bat first or we bat second, we just want to do what we are doing well and challenge ourselves every now and then. In international cricket, you need to always challenge yourself to do something which you're not used to doing so often. So yeah, I think it's going to be up to a mindset of a bowler, how to bowl with a wet ball against batsmen who are coming at you. So I think it'll be interesting to see who stands up. Well, firstly, it's going to be a great challenge for them to face someone like Mitchell. I played with him, I played against him a lot. He's a very skillful bowler as well, and he's changed his action now, which we saw him getting more swing on the ball. So looked like he's back to swinging the ball like he used to, and that makes him a lethal bowler all over again. I mean, when he gets the ball to swing like that with the new ball, and then he can tail it away with the old ball because he's got his action in a linear fashion again. It's pretty interesting to come up against a guy like that. I don't think that not having played in India will be much of a factor for him, because he's played a lot here in the past, and anyone who has pace, once they find their length, they can adjust anywhere in the world. So pace is always going to be an advantage. But having said that, we have played against these guys a lot, and as I said, it's going to be challenging. We're not saying that it's going to be a cakewalk, but we'll definitely have to be up for it, and especially the younger guys in the middle order. They should look forward to challenge like this. Cummins, Stark, Hazelwood if he plays, Richardson's an experienced bowler as well, Zampa, all these guys will challenge us throughout the game, which I think we should all look forward to. Relevance, when you're playing Australia, you don't really think of relevance of a series. I think it's about playing against the best, and the way they are playing their cricket now after Steve and David have come back is pretty intense, and they're challenging every team. They're dominating a few teams as well. So I think we, along with Australia, are probably the top two sides in the world as far as balance is concerned. So whether it's relevant or irrelevant, that's for people to decide. But as players, we're very excited to play Australia, a full strength Australia in our conditions. Also to test ourselves, as I said, against the best. Look, that's the way calendar is laid out. When you're played too many games, then probably you can think whether the series is relevant or irrelevant. But I think in the year of the World Cup, as many games as we play together as a team, it's going to benefit us, especially the white ball cricket. So from that point of view, we're just looking forward to being together on the field and just have good performances as a unit.